So I did a little bit of research last night about the carburetor flooding issue that I'm having with the Briggs Carb. And someone pointed me to a video by another YouTuber, Zippo Varga, called Fixing a Leaky Flojet Carb. And it actually had some really good information that I didn't even know about. And I'll show you. So here's what I learned. This little emulsion tube, as they call it, actually has an area up here where it seats into the carb. Almost think of a valve seat. And evidently over time, the carb body gets pinholes or gets pitted. It's just made out of this pot metal. And this seat up here doesn't seat properly, and that's when you get the leak. It's not the float valve as I thought it was. So he basically says to unscrew it and try to tighten it, like back it off a quarter turn, tighten it, back it off, tighten it. Keep doing that and you'll get a little bit more out of it and it will seat better. There's a service bulletin by Briggs which actually says to grind the threads off the end of the thing here and to put like a valve lapping compound on the bottom and actually put it in there and turn it and lap the seat to get a better seal. And they actually have a Teflon washer that can go on the end of it up here to make a better seal. So I have the carburetor on the machine still. I'm going to try Zippo's method of just back it off a quarter turn, tighten it, back it, tighten it, back it, tighten it, and maybe you can see that it's going to tighten more than it is right now if it kind of works a new seat and a better seal. So I'm going to try that first. If that doesn't work, then we're going to go with the lapping method. All right, I did Zippo's method here, and you can see the orientation of that screw slot. I probably got another almost quarter turn out of it doing his method. So let me put it back together and we'll see if it leaks still. All right, so I got my redneck gas tank up here. And turn on the valve. We should hear like a gush come down into the thing. And so far I don't hear any gush. Let's see, let's give it a minute. Interesting. Nothing so far. Is it actually coming out? Or is this tank clogged? It might be clogged. Bunch of junk floating in there. Let me see. Oh, there's nothing coming out the carb. See if I pull this line off, if gas is coming out. There we go. It's filling up. It's leaking still, I think. Yeah, we're filling up with gas, so. Yep, evidently that didn't fix a thing. Shoot. All right, plan B. We're taking the carb back apart again. All right, so I took the needle out to just investigate it again, and if I have the carb sitting like it is right now, and I blow into the gas line, and it doesn't leak. There's no leak in the seat, so I think that the needle and seat is okay. Is it perfectly level? No, it's off a hair, so I think maybe I gotta bend the tab a hair, but I don't think that's my problem. Now, the service bulletin mentions putting that emulsion tube back in this thing, and you can see the hole here in the outer ring. That's where that tube goes. And it basically says if you fill this little moat here 3/4 full with gas, that nothing should leak out that tube. So I'm going to give it a try and see if that's the case. So let's take the tube and we'll put it back in the hole just for illustration purposes. It's not screwed in all the way, but you can see that hole down there, and the tube is supposed to be sealed beneath that. So let me screw it in and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I got the needle and the tube back in. They say to fill this bowl here 3/4 with gas. I'm going to use water because I don't want to have gas spilling everywhere. So I got a watering can here full. See, it's about 3/4 full. Is anything leaking out of it into the throat? No, I don't see anything leaking out into the throat. It's perfectly dry in there. So I think maybe I do need to adjust that float a little bit on my carb. Let's go back to that float for a minute. It's just a hair off from being level. I mean, it's so close. I think I'm going to bend that tab just a little hair, and we'll see if that changes anything. Okay, I think I got it as level as I'm going to get it. And this thing's been sitting up here for a minute. Not a drop has come through the emulsion tube. It's perfectly dry in the bottom of the carburetor still. So I think I'm going to take the tube out and put it back together, and we'll try it again with the float readjusted. All right, let's see here. I got my fuel line, and we're going to hook that back up to the carburetor, as they say. And all right, let me turn on this fuel valve, and let's see what happens. Ah, it's filling it up again already. Float's not doing a damn thing. So it's got to be the float valve. Just has to be. It's just totally filling the thing up. So strange. I mean, that thing has got a pile of gas in there. And it's just pissing right out the bottom. So it's got to be that stupid float. Very strange. This is so frustrating, if you know what I mean. All right, let's drain it out again. Back to plan B.